valued as minutes are valuable, limits are malleable. You can go farther than ceilings allow you to. You can do anything if you put your mind to it. You can do anything, but this is the truth, it's infallible, true. Put it in use, it's invaluable too. All the bars are mixed with parables, true. This is knowledge, it's inflammable too. Wait, when did they find this kid? It's a mystery. I don't know, man, it's a gift that they did to me. I was trying to find me into my destiny. All I followed was my instincts and instantly I was put onto a stage with a mic on it. Iconic, get here and give to it.
And the floodlights are shining down on the players here in the Spanish capital of Madrid. We're at the Bernabeu. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary is Lee Dixon. And this is where it all starts in the UEFA Champions League. The group stage and match day one. My goodness, so much to look forward to. It is Liverpool facing Real Madrid.
Yeah, the long road to the final starts here in game one. Always think that if you win your home games and don't lose your away games, you've got a good chance of progressing.
Make no mistake, Lee, Real Madrid expect to progress to the knockout stages in every Champions League campaign. Nevertheless, every Champions League match, irrespective of the stage, is a special occasion involving the Merengues.
Well, it is. They're football royalty, as they say, and every time they take the pitch, they expect to win, let alone in the Champions League, La Liga, any competition they're in, and quite rightly so, because their history is really, really rich.
And this is how Liverpool start the game. The highly rated Brazilian Alisson begins between the posts. Virgil van Dijk plays alongside Joel Matip in central defence. Sadio Mane starts with Mohamed Salah out wide. And leading the attack today is the ultimate pressing machine, Roberto Firmino. And let's dissect the Real Madrid side. And they are a team, Lee, known for their aggressive high pressing.
Well, absolutely. That takes a lot of hard work, a lot of organisation, force the opposition to make early passes. The weakness of it, if you beat the high press, you can get exposed at the back.
Can they take the lead?
This is not for show, it's not for now and gone tomorrow. This is all I know, you're my people, you're my home. We've been in holes with the curtains closed. That's gone dinner table, drinking soap. To wash up the ugly, to wash up the fog, to wash up the unforgiving, all we have is us. Matter to me.
It's very much a temple of football, the Santiago Bernabeu, right here in the Spanish capital, Madrid. I'm Derek Ray. With me for commentary is Lee Dixon, and we've got so much to look forward to. This is where it all begins in Europe's Premier Club competition, the UEFA Champions League, the group stage, match day one action. It is Liverpool against Borussia Dortmund.
Well, the first group stage of the Champions League is always exciting. 3 points is vital for both teams to get off to a good start. Or a draw may be a good result as well. We're about to find out what happens.
Nothing wrong with that idea. Ronaldo firing it towards goal. And the referee says penalty. A clear penalty and a yellow card to boot. From the spot.
Well, as we see, this is probably the best angle. He's picked his spot, he didn't change his mind, and the keeper's got no chance.
Well, the goal again, albeit from a different angle. Underway once more. Liverpool have the lead. The ball with Marco Reus. Roberto Firmino. Liverpool continue to advance. Will they be able to convert? Fed over towards the back post. And he's made it a brace for himself. The defender's just unable to stay with him. And he's having a field day.
Well, here we see a better angle on it, and there's nothing the keeper can do. A significant deflection, and he's beaten.
So 2-0 now. Well, Liverpool, the record winners of the European Cup of Champions League amongst English sides, and it's always something magical when they take part in this competition.
Well, there's such rich history at this football club, right through the players, the staff, but even more so with the spectators. They expect Liverpool to go deep in this competition.
Marco Reus! And a wonderful save.
All types of save keepers make, but that's really important. Look how close the striker gets.
They've taken this corner short. He cuts it back. They don't normally need a second invitation to give it a go on the counter. In full control of the ball here. Roberto Firmino. Now Mo Salah. Alexander-Arnold. Just straying offside. Borussia Dortmund have given it away. Salah. Sadio Mane in the middle. And a goal kick will be next. Now Mo Salah. Salah. And scope for the cross. Possession changes hands, the interception there. A really committed challenge, and it's gone out for a throw-in. Axel Witsel. Brandt. Possession ceded by Dortmund. And Mohamed Salah now, running towards goal. And this time, it's in!
Well, let's have a look at that replay. As a defender, all the defenders in the box, you've got to be a pessimist. You've got to expect something bad to happen. It's back off the keeper, and now it's in the back of the net.
Well, it has been one-sided, but they deserve the plaudits for the fact that they've kept going and going. Roberto Firmino. Alexander-Arnold. Firmino. Here's Salah. He's given the ball away here, Salah. Can they hit on the break? Torgan Hazard. Hazard. Alcácer. Absolutely nothing wrong with the counter-attack. Just a shame about the finish, Lee.
Well, it does show you what they're capable of to hit the team with pace and power. It just lacked a little bit of composure, Derek.
Wijnaldum now. I must say, no shortage of space. Was an important piece of defending. Corner kick played over. Well, it all counts for naught. Nico Schulz. And that is that, half-time. And so the second half of this Champions League group stage matchday 1 contest commences. Sancho now. Axel Witsel. Brandt. Jadon Sancho. Brandt with it. Ball's gone. On the ball, Torgan Hazard. An abundance of space. It needs an accurate cross. And it's Marco Reus. The offside flag had to go up, and it did.
Yeah, look along the line. Look along the line.
Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold. And Roberto Firmino's in there. Well, you could see he was feeling the pressure, but gave it a go anyway. Not close, though.
Well, it was definitely worth the chance. Just got the technique a little bit off.
And Witsel with it. The ball with Marco Reus. Dortmund throw in here. Lukasz Piszczek with it. Well, it's a fine-looking Dortmund attack, but the question is, what can they do from this position? And a half-baked clearance. Henderson has it. Well, he's lost it. He continues his run. He was certainly in, the chance was there, but credit has to go to the defender, Lee.
Well, part of a defender's job is to put players off doing their job, and that's exactly what they do there. It's a decent effort in the end, but under pressure.
It's with Roberto Firmino. It's with Dahoud. Sancho now. Tackling and winning the ball to boot. Bodies forward and the break looks on. Looks as though they might make real progress on the counter-attack. Not so. And that's an important intervention. It's with Roberto Firmino. Well, he's lost the ball. So 20 minutes to go. Torgan Hazard. And space for the cross. Well, the cross was acceptable, but no one there to thump it home. And that was a very fine read. Piszczek. Brandt. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. Well, he's been forced out of play this time. And Dortmund will go to the bench. Liverpool have given it away. It's with Fabinho. Delaney. A highly purposeful attack this. The emphasis on getting the ball forward. Tremendous block. Fabinho now. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Mane. Mane. Crossing opportunity. Absolutely nothing wrong with the counter-attack. Just a shame about the finish, Lee.
Well, it just show you what they're capable of, to hit the team with pace and power. Just lacked a little bit of composure, Derek.
On the ball, Torgan Hazard. And it's a case of just 5 minutes left. Now Thomas Delaney. Attempting to play catch-up in this second half. Lee, what ought the priorities to be?
Well, Dortmund, for me, not been their best night of football, but they're still in this game. That's the most important thing. We used to say on the pitch, you'll get one more chance before the end if you're losing. Will they get one?
Well, an example of a counter-attack that went nowhere. And Witsel with it. An abundance of space. And Götze in the middle. Splendid save from the keeper. Danger averted.
Yeah, he didn't have long to react to that, but you have to praise his reflexes there.
And now the delivery. There goes the full-time whistle, and Liverpool fans. Well, the atmosphere has been building up all day long, and we're almost ready for kickoff here at Stamford Bridge. I'm Derek Ray, joined here on the commentary box by Lee Dixon. And this is where it all starts in the UEFA. It's a weighted pass, just straying offside. And a look at the Chelsea starting 11. Kepa is given the green light in goal. Antonio Rudiger starts with Andreas Christensen in central defence. N'Golo Kanté starts alongside Jorginho in the centre of midfield. And in this tactical setup, they have just the one player in attack. And here's the starting 11 for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois, the Belgian, will be in goal. Marcelo starts with Carvajal as fullbacks. Luka Modric plays with Toni Kroos in the centre of the park. And leading the line today is Karim Benzema. Looking confident with the ball at his feet. Chelsea couldn't maintain possession. Well, he's always been a terrific individual player, but Eden Hazard, very much a team man as well. Lee, what do you expect to see from him today?
Well, the more you give this lad the ball, the better the team normally plays. He switches the ball, he links play from left to right, up and down the pitch. He keeps possession, a brilliant player.
Azpilicueta, Conte, Kovacic. It could be up for grabs. Based on recent seasons, Lee, you would think Real Madrid would expect to be going all the way to the final, but they never seem to take the group stage for granted.
No, they don't, Derek. You've got to go through this group stage in order to get to the latter stage of the competition and then win it. They expect to win it. That's the sort of football club they are. There's nothing really I don't like them.
Casemiro, well, body in the way, and thwarting his opponent in the nick of time. Willian. Olivier Giroud. Chelsea couldn't keep it. Oh, a lovely ball. Benzema. Hazard prepared to fire. Well, he took care of it defensively. Carvajal. Now he must favour the cross. And a very good challenge. When you talk about Chelsea, you talk about a team many people fancied to win the Champions League a decade or so ago. It didn't happen, and then against all the odds in 2012, it did finally happen.
Yeah, absolutely. You have to say they deserved it. They can get
simple for the keeper. Casemiro. And he was in the right place to intercept. Giroud. Still pushing for the goal that would put them ahead, but not forcing it. Jorginho. The timing was perfect. It had. To be. This is Kroos. Hazard. Marcelo. Now with Benzema.
Well, as you can see from the possession, there's little between these two teams. It's been a real tight, cagey affair. You just hope it opens up a little, that one of these teams is willing to take a few risks.
He's going forward well here. Kovacic. And now, this might pay dividends. And it is the opening goal of the the contest.
Well, it was always going to be a tight game, but now all of a sudden one team ahead. Things have got to change on both sides. Well, he had enough time to think about it, didn't he? He knew what he was going to do and did it brilliantly.
Well, let's take another look at that goal, shall we? So the game has restarted, and Chelsea are the team with the lead. The referee has decided that 2 additional minutes are in order.
There will be a minimum of 2 minutes.
Eden Hazard. And decent acreage for Real Madrid to run into. Hazard. So a Real Madrid corner. Well, it's not something we expected, but Eden Hazard has struggled in this game. Not asking too many questions of the opposition, Lee.
Yeah, definitely, Derek. He's been below par today, not tested the keeper enough. The team do rely on him as well, and he's not done it today. That's why they're down in this game. Simple.
Well, it all counts for naught. And so the first half draws to a close here in West London. And so the second half of this Champions League group stage matchday 1 contest commences. Eden Hazard. He could pick out a teammate. And a half-baked clearance. Now Willian. Olivier Giroud. Toni Kroos. Karim Benzema. Excellent vision. Vinicius Junior. Well, they couldn't make anything of that cross with the ball in a decent enough position. Olivier Giroud. Well, great read there to intercept. Now Casemiro. The ball with Luka Modric. Marcelo. Hazard. In possession, Marcelo. So close to keeping himself onside, but offside is the verdict.
Well, and that's his job, the linesman. Give those tight offside decisions and get them right.
Here's Pedro. Jorginho. Matteo. And moving the ball nicely. Giroud. And options in the centre. Conte. And it's with Pedro. Now the attack promising as it was, scuppered there. The ball with Luka Modric. An unforced error, you've got to say. They'd really have to switch on the turbo to get to that pass. Toni Kroos. The ball with Luka Modric. The master of perfect defensive positioning, Conte. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Marcos Alonso moving forward effectively. Giroud. Willian! Keeper's contribution, but what next? And he knocked it over the touchline, so it will be a throw-in here. Substitution for Real Madrid. Well, they've won themselves a corner and a chance perhaps to add an additional goal for security. Willian with it, attending to his defensive chores. .15 minutes remaining with the noses in front. in the second half. What will be the thinking in the camp, Lee Dixon?
The Chelsea players have to focus on not making any mistakes in order to protect this slender lead. If a bit of magic from the opposition gets them back in it, there's little you can do about that.
Bodies forward and the break looks on.
Well, just listen to these Chelsea fans. The crowd very much behind the team. It's been a tough game, but not long to go now to see this out.
Casemiro. Useful looking position, you've got to say. Benzema waiting. Well, it might still work out for them. He succeeds in clearing it. Pedro. Olivier Giroud. Mateo Kovacic. Here's Ramos. Inside the final 5 minutes now. Now Casemiro. Here is Marco Asensio. And space for the cross. Danger averted for now.
Number 18, Olivier
This is
Giroud.
Sergio Ramos. Real Madrid attacking, and they have to give it a go with time not on their side. We've had the official word. There will be a minimum of 2 added minutes. The ball with Luka Modric. And there goes the full-time whistle.